It's time for NunSense. Good morning, sister.
Good morning, this beautiful morning.
Amen
Sure
to
is.
that. Summer
And I
is getting past us.
I know, I can hardly believe it's August already. Schools in our areas will be starting in a couple weeks, and that makes you know summer's coming to an
Amen.
end. And I'm sure every one of our listeners hopefully has taken some time for rest and relaxation this summer, though.
Yeah,
And if you haven't, it's not too late. We still have time to step away from our usual busy lives to renew ourselves physically, emotionally, spiritually. I've noticed, though, in these last weeks of summer, sometimes it seems like some negative feelings or emotions come out in people. And have you noticed this? Maybe children are getting restless after so many weeks of being out of the routine of a school year, or maybe we wish summer was just a bit longer. We aren't ready for those cooler days and nights. Maybe all our summer projects that I had planned to accomplish didn't get finished, and so I'm sort of out of sorts. I think we've all experienced this, but we remind ourselves we still have time. Summer isn't over. There are many more ways to renew ourselves these past weeks of summer. So let's get outside, go for a leisurely walk, maybe rest in a lounge chair in the backyard or by the lake. Enjoy the extra hours of daylight before it starts getting dark early. It might be helpful to write down your responses to these questions. Someone once said that if you have questions to reflect on while you're relaxing, it might help focus. So, first question to ponder: what do I love the most about my day-to-day life these last weeks of summer as I sit and reflect? What are the areas, the people, the situations of my day-to-day reality at home that I feel most excited about? For what am I grateful? Maybe take a social media break every day for 5 minutes of gratitude. It might change our whole attitude. A second question to think about: what are some of the areas in my life I needed a break from this summer, and how can I improve them? These are the challenges, moments of hardship, uncomfortable situations. Summer, with its time for winding down, is a perfect time to face some of those uncomfortable situations, uncomfortable issues. Maybe find the cause and seek resolution. A third question: what are my goals for the next 5 months of this year? Yes, it's just 5 more months of 2026. The carefree spirit of summer is a time to gather inspiration for new and existing projects, or come up with creative solutions about how to make my dreams come true. Anything can spark new ideas, from conversations with friends, a long stroll in the sun, or while reading a book in the shady backyard of my own house. A fourth question: what's my bigger purpose? During these quieter moments of the summer, it's worth going in deeper and asking all those bigger life questions that ultimately determine the direction we choose to take and the quality of our lives. When we slow down and quiet our mind, there's no better time to connect with our spiritual side. It can be by writing in my journal every day, using the extra time off to do a little longer meditation practice, maybe going to Mass extra during the week. These deeper spiritual practices will help me dig deeper into my soul and reconnect with my bigger life purpose. And the last question: what are some of the daily habits I need to implement in my routine when summer is over.
Mm.
Maybe 10 minutes workout every day, 15 minutes of quiet prayer, or time each week for a creative project. So let's spend these last weeks of summer opening our hearts to being renewed by God's gifts of relaxation and leisure.
I love it, sister. And, as he says, a time to rejoice, a time to mourn. Look, you hear young people whimpering already.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of time left.
Yeah. That's right. That's
Sister
right.
Mary Delores Gatliff, Director of Evangelization at Christ the King. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sister.